Hey! Everybody have a seat. You guys have been through this before. You know what to do. Sit down. So there's an old saying, you can't win all the time. Except this team seems to consistently want to bust that cliche. Ladies and gentlemen, for the fourth year in a row, give it up for the NCAA champion UConn Huskies. As you might be able to tell, there's some Huskies fans in the house. Almost the entire congressional delegation from Connecticut, Mr. Larry McHugh, chairman of the University of Connecticut Board of Trustees, David Benedict, the University of Connecticut's athletic director. When I called Coach Gino to congratulate him for winning the title, again, I told him we have his room ready for when he gets here. It's a small room with a cot. He doesn't get the Lincoln bedroom, but he does seem to spend an awful lot of time here. As it turns out, the Huskies are generous hosts as well. I've got an open invitation to join their Xbox 360 rock band group, the Delta Commas. Now, in 9 months, I will have some time on my hands. But congratulations, Coach, on your 11th national championship. What an extraordinary record. He's now broken the record set by the legendary John Wooden for the most championships by a head coach in Division I sports. And this season, the Huskies broke another NCAA record. They won the most consecutive national championships by one team. Coach Auriemma's players will tell you he is one of the foremost experts on tough love. I'm pretty good at that too. You can ask Malia and Sasha, but to an entire generation of athletes and young women, he has been a lifelong teacher and friend, and all of us, even Huskies rivals, are going to be cheering him on when he takes Team USA to the women's basketball gold medal in the Olympics this year. Bring home the gold. This team has gone undefeated twice in the past 4 years, including this past season. It is a testament not only to Gino, but to the captain of this team and the NCAA Player of the Year, Breanna Stewart. When she was a freshman, Breanna said she came to UConn to win 4 championships. And I'm sure Coach was thinking, don't put so much pressure on yourself. But if you got it, if you can bag it up, then you're not being cocky, you're just being accurate. And this team embraced her challenge. Breanna and her fellow seniors, Morgan Tuck and Mariah Jefferson, led the team by making sure everybody else knew what was expected of them. Entering the first game of the season, they were 0-0 like everybody else. They were playing on the road. Some of their best players had graduated, and expectations were high. But they quickly put any uncertainty to rest, blowing out Ohio State by 44 points. They'd win the rest of their games by an average of almost 40 points. Tough defense won the championship rematch against Notre Dame. Overall toughness won a hostile road game against the second-best team in the country, South Carolina, before a sellout crowd of 18,000 fired-up fans. And from then on, they just marched straight to their 4th title. But thanks to Coach Auriemma, this team has never let victory go to their heads. They are academic all-stars. Over half the team has a GPA of 3.0 or higher. On Sunday, the seniors walked across the stage and received their diploma, and their community leaders as well. They run a basketball clinic at Halloween for local kids, a food drive leading up to Thanksgiving, a blood drive for the Red Cross. They collect toiletries from their hotel stays throughout the year to donate to families in need. They filmed a video for elementary school students on the importance of being kind to one another. So these young women know what it means to give back to a community that gives them so much. I have a feeling this team will be back again. I will not be, I'll be honest, Coach, I'll miss the visits, our annual phone calls, but I just want to say how incredibly proud I am of all that they have achieved. These women have broken so many records. We don't have time to run through all of them, but throughout they've done it with grace and good humor and good sportsmanship and an outlook that serves as an example for young athletes, boys and girls, to look up to. Their triumphs are an example of the way that sports can bring an incredible sense of competitive fire, but also teamwork and cooperation, discipline, and hard work to a young person's life. They're going to continue to be great athletes. They're going to continue to be great role models. I told them earlier that one of the things this program has done is that each year it has set a high bar for excellence, and each year you see the women's game getting better and better and better, and giving all the other teams around the country a mark to shoot for. And that is good not just for young women who can see an example of extraordinary athletic accomplishment that they can shoot for, but it's good for the boys too, because maybe the boys get a sense that they can't mess with the girls, because the girls knows what it means to be great athletes and great competitors. So we could not be prouder of them, couldn't be prouder of the coach, couldn't be prouder of the program. Congratulations, national champions, the UConn Huskies.
The first time we came here, 2009, and then we came back, and we all enjoyed it, and we came back, and I remember saying to President Obama, I said, your fourth year is coming up, and I said, I don't know, what the future holds. I said, I know we're going to be back. And he said, so am I.
That
was true, too. So, taking that, I was hoping that we could get the rest of the NCAA, after 4 years of Stewie and Mariah and Mo, we could, just have a vote and see if we could have them for another 4 years. And unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We've been fortunate to have Tuck and Mariah and Stewie for 4 years, and Brianna joined us, Polito. They've done something that is pretty incredible, in the sense that every other player that goes to college for the rest of the time that they play basketball can never top what they've done. Somebody can tie them. Somebody can do exactly what they've done. But they go to bed at night, every night, knowing that no one in the history of basketball has ever done what they've done, and no one will ever be able to do more than they've done. And that's something that we all can be really proud of. The trips down here are memorable because we know that the president is a tremendous basketball fan. He keeps on top of things. He picks us every year in the NCAA tournament.
It's really tough.
And
clairvoyant.
And that's the last thing I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna miss the most is, I don't know if you've ever gotten a phone call from the president, but my phone rings, and I look at my phone, and there's just like lines, and it says unknown call. And I'm like, I'm not answering this. I don't know who it is. So I don't answer it. Then the next day, unknown call. I put it away. The third day, it said, you better answer this. And I picked it up, and he's on the phone, and I'm going to miss the relationship. I'm going to miss coming down here. I'm going to miss his support that we have. But if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the media these last 6 or 7 months, as time goes by, we're probably going to miss him more than he misses us. Thank you.
Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. I should point out, I don't know, maybe this was a secret, but we couldn't bring it out here. In addition to the traditional jersey and basketball, Coach brought me a rocking chair. Now, I'm not taking this as an insult. I'm assuming it was meant with love. But Coach, I do want you to know I'm not going out to pasture here. In fact, I might even be able to come to one of your games live. So don't think you've gotten rid of me that easily. All right? Let's knock this down. I know that I got my presentations of my